Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Alabama versus Auburn college basketball matchup on Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off. If you're looking for that concierge style service, that one-to-one treatment, we offer that as well. It's called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. Text the number you see on the screen. If you're a big bettor, this is the product for you. So go ahead and text. But anyways, let's get to this one. Alabama taking on Auburn. Alabama 12-6 on the season. Auburn 16-2. Of course, SEC college basketball action. These teams are rivals no matter what the sport is, not just out on the football field. These teams, in these schools, they just don't like each other very much. It is the nature of the beast. That's what happens when you're located close to one another in the same state and, of course, play each other for 100 years or so. But the thing is, that Alabama last year was one of the best teams in the nation. This year, Auburn, certainly one of the better teams. Even at this 16-2 mark, you got to remember they lost their first game of the season when they played Baylor in their opener. And so since then, it's 16-1, and it has been, that game was a long time ago at this point. When we look at Alabama, they beat Auburn twice last season. And, of course, Auburn probably ready to get the better of it this time. When we look at Alabama coming off that loss against Tennessee by 20 points in Knoxville, and now they return home, they were on a pretty good heater going into that game. They had won 6 games in a row, and they had covered in 5 of those 6. Actually, the only game they didn't cover was the game against Vandy, where, they were laying 13.5 points. In this one, though, the Tide are certainly going to be up against it. We look at the out-of-conference losses against Arizona, Creighton, Purdue, all really good teams, but Auburn certainly is in the league of those teams, and that might be the problem that the Tide have here. We look at Auburn, they are just absolutely flat out rolling, winning and covering across the board, going way back. And when you look at their last 10 games, 8-1-1 against the number. The last time Auburn didn't cover the points bet, or actually lost if you bet on Auburn, was all the way back on December 22nd against Alabama State in a game they were laying 31 and won by 20. They have just ripped through the SEC, and Bruce Pearl, this is a team that is pretty much on fire. We know this guy can recruit, and we know this guy can coach. And when he's got his recruits in, boy, it makes it easier for him to coach. They don't shoot all that well from the perimeter, but from the floor, Auburn shoots 47.3%. The Alabama defense is decent. They guard the perimeter okay, but certainly not elite, but almost every offensive category, Auburn knocks it out of the park. And I'll tell you where Auburn really knocks it out of the park is on the boards. Bruce Pearl, his team's all about effort. And this Auburn team, man, 37.8% shooting percentage against. Even Alabama's 48.8% from the floor is a little bit dwarfed by that Auburn D. Of course, Alabama can pop those threes like no one's business, but Auburn, certainly one of the best at guarding the three. This is going to be a good game, and of course, the rivalry adds to that. But the thing is, we're getting Auburn on the cheap here, and I think, just because the game's at Alabama, it doesn't mean Auburn's going to lay down. It's certainly going to be a dogfight, but I'm going to take the Auburn Tigers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.